signal should be going out right now. Hey everybody, how's it going? Great to see you. Be sure we're connected through Tickfinity. Reset our goals there. Play some more seasons. Played pretty badly yesterday, so chomping at the bit, trying to get it right, get some touchdowns and some highlights for you throughout tonight's stream. So be sure to stick around. Big Don. Carne, I got another new sign. It says follow me, but I cannot get my camera to not like have like that blur out, white out setting on it yet. So I've been messing with that more today than I really intended to, but hopefully that'll look really nice here one of these days. How's your day going, Carne? Hey William, how's your day going? Great to see you there in the TikTok chat. And away we head. See what we will see. Warrior game was a rough game for sure. Oh, Nate Tapes here. What's up, Nate? Any luck on the fulfillment, Nate, or not yet? We have a pack to open. Let's see. Evans and Greenard. Yeah, nothing too exciting, but it is what it is. Aloha King, Steve, not sure how to pronounce that name. Joel, Braden, hey, welcome in everybody. Only cost you guys 4 Super Bowls so far. So what do we got? Parsons, I guess Parsons probably upgrades. Should probably read the tips, but here we go. Going all right. Actively looking for a new job. Are you still with Panera, or did you close a chapter on those guys? I read something about Panera, and is that Panera's owner is close to the governor, Governor Newsom, and it's weird that they put in that stipulation that fast food will go up to $20 an hour, but if they bake their own bread, it doesn't increase. So I thought that was kind of a messed up deal for those of you that worked for that franchise. Smitty at Cardinals, Andrew, what's up everybody? Mr. T, how are you doing? Thanks for scrolling through. I hope you all stop scrolling, hang out, hit the follow button, see what happens when you follow. Something happens when you guys follow, so give it a shot. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to the stream. J Money, thanks for the like, sir. Hope you're doing great. Oh, what's up, CJ? How are you? Go Seahawks. Exactly. I don't know where we're going. Hopefully back to the Super Bowl. It's been a minute. And CJ, I noticed you got the big unicorn next to your name. We got to get you up on the subscriber wall, and we will. Thank you for the support to the stream. I'm getting a pin right now, so I don't forget to put your name on the wall. Already liking the energy. Hey, thanks so much, buddy, for the automatic follow. Lights are flashing for you here in my office, and we hope the lights just keep on flashing with lots of other folks hopping their way in. Who's your favorite NFL franchise? It's Mr. underscore TX. So I think it's Mr. Texas, right? At first I read it as Mr. T, like the famous actor. We'll hit the back receiver and Jerry Rice, and we'll see how we do. Hey, what's up, Forever? Yeah, my day's been great. Forever, do you think you are comfortable in a moderation role? I believe I have 28 or 29 mods, and you're always so pleasant in chat. I think you'll be a great addition to the team if you want to take that on. If not, I can always demod if it's not something you want to deal with. But if you see a troll, you can time them out and that type of deal. It's not Texas, my mistake. Favorite team, says Mikey. Bryce somehow held on. Still am. Don't leave the job without the other. That's the weird situation. They're still trying to make it happen. Yeah, I think that's always the best thing. If you're already employed one place, stay there until you can get to the next place. And it doesn't always work out that way. Dude, I did see Curry got injured. It was a painful game in a lot of ways. It was the end of Kevon Looney's 250 game consecutive games played streak. And of course they lost to the Chicago Bulls there right at the end. Really have a favorite football team? You don't watch football like that. That's okay. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. Do you get into sports, Mr. TX, or are you maybe more of a music or film guy or something like that? Be back by Saturday. They didn't update him, and they said, at least last I read, they didn't update about Curry when they had the presser with Steve Kerr, and they said he had his foot in a ice bath, so maybe he'll just be out for a bit. They're going to play San Antonio back-to-back, home and away. Wembyamba is supposed to be out for those 2 games, so I could see Curry taking a week off and hopefully coming back right. If he's out for a long time, we're going to just lock into the back of that play-in situation, which isn't going to be great. Love basketball. Who's your favorite basketball team? Do I bet? Hey, Sergio, I do bet. And indeed, we have a fantasy sponsor here. And my fantasy sponsor is Underdog Gaming. If you sign up for Underdog, you can use my creator code. It's DYF, like Danielle Freak. And the DYF code will give you a matching $100 deposit bonus. I had Curry on the higher and Vujovic on the lower tonight. That did not pan out. Vujovic went off. Was shooting well. Hey, congratulations to you, Dark Spectre. Your Bulls kicked the Warriors' butt today. CJ, dude, thank you so much for the gift. I gotta open this up and make sure I'm reading this right. Hey, Haley, I'm glad that you're checking us out. Do you watch more live content there when it's in vertical? The money gun. Thank you for the money gun, CJ. But yeah, the Bulls played really well on. I believe they were on the back end of a back-to-back tonight as well. Dark Spectre, and the game was kind of back and forth, and we can always play the coulda, woulda, shoulda stuff. I wish Curry would have stayed healthy down the stretch, but Curry wasn't having a great game. He did hit a few big shots in the 4th, but nice win for your Bulls. I don't know if you got to watch it. You forgot they played, was watching. Hey, it's all good. You won $200 on Prize Picks. So I think Prize Picks operates in California as well. There's not a lot of them that operate out here. What overall is my team? I believe we're 94 overall across the board. Hundog. Anybody that hasn't followed, of course, please be sure to follow, like, and share. And SG is watching from Iowa. Great to have you guys chatting with us. We just started streaming vertically there for those of you that are on YouTube. So yeah, great to have you guys in, and hopefully that'll bring in more traffic this way. Forever, thank you for the friendship necklace and the corn as well. Iowa's representing strong. I have a couple Iowa moderators in my stream. Oh, another gift come in. Thank you for the rose, guys. James sending in the rose. You guys are sending in all kinds of gifts today, so thank you for everybody respectively for your generosity and support to the stream. So Carne Basada is saying on the Purple app, there are just a lot of cuts being done already. You don't know how they think they can pull this off, and that's why you're trying to get ahead of the curve. Yeah, I don't blame you, bud. Hopefully you're not one of the ones that they want to move on from, but if they're cutting people off, a lot of times they try to pile in more work on the employees that do stay, and it just makes for a worse situation. So I don't know. I mean, I know there's a lot of cliches out there about like when one door closes, another one opens, and all those types of things, but I really think that can be a self-fulfilling prophecy too. If you believe something good is going to happen, then you kind of keep your mind and brain open to those things, and it can be beneficial to you. So I'm glad you're on top of it. Steve-O, listen, we can't be coming in and self-promoting and asking for stuff. Not immediately. If we've known you for a while, it's a different thing. Do I do any mystery packs? It's Glitch. I did not realize the mystery packs were Glitch. No, I haven't sit down and done any gaming today whatsoever. Diggs was the cut you were hoping that would be made. Interesting about Diggs, Adams, and Will Dissly is that John Schneider said he's open to bringing them all back. He's not closing the door on them. It was just the situation the way that it was. But Haley and SG, thrilled having you guys chat with us. That's always been my quietest chat out of the three. So hopefully that'll start being better now that we're in vertical, and appreciate you guys watching. We got MX Raider just followed. Great to have you here, MX. Who's your favorite franchise, if you have one? And thanks for hanging out with us. That's why they took the mystery packs out, is because they were glitch. So Dark Spectre is saying, you got to try finding some of the highlights. DeRozan absolutely put Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody to school tonight. He repeatedly got and ones on those guys. And Wiggins, for those that don't follow the Warriors closely, Wiggins just returned from a leave of absence. The speculation is that his father has been ill. So he took another leave of absence. Last year he missed about 2 months of the season. He was gone for about 10 days, and now he just came back yesterday, so it was the back end of the back-to-back. I don't think his conditioning was good. Usually Wiggins is our best on-ball defender, or they might throw Gary Payton at somebody, but I think Wiggins is a better matchup for DeRozan, but he wasn't there in crunch time in the Kerr's rotation, and yeah, those young guys were barbecue chicken against DeRozan tonight. Did I do anything fun with the family today? I mean, every day's fun with little bitty guys and gals. We really look forward to when the days my wife is off forever, because then it's like we can it's easier to go to the stores and stuff like that. But today was just kind of a day in the life. I made some videos for TikTok Shop, and I made a Manscaped video, and I always try to make like bedtime fun and special, but nothing particularly standing out for me. Let's see, we got near Zack Attack in the house. What's up, Zack Attack? And then Skinny's in. What's up, Skinny? Great to have you both here. And Dark Spectre will be right back. Did I get the jerseys? No, I haven't put the order through. I've been thinking about buying like 4 or 5 different jerseys. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. You're just coming and asking about the jerseys that I'm wearing in Ultimate Team. I was talking a couple streams ago about buying some new jerseys to wear on stream, so I apologize. No, these are in the experience path for this season. So if you get to that experience path pack, then you can choose which one that you would like. We got TikTok. Is it TikTok Lisa? Thanks for following us. Let me be sure I'm looking at the name right. Forever, thank you for all the roses. But yeah, TikTok Lisa, welcome in. We'd love everybody to jump in. Yeah, Shaq, I kept messing with it. I got the game audio right. I got this really cute sign behind me. I don't think it's in the TikTok scene, but I will probably change it. It says follow me, but the sign is too bright for my web camera, so I gotta adjust that before I worry about getting it into the frame too much. But I'm trying to make upgrades, trying to make it nicer. NXR, indeed we do. We're there live right now. If you'd like to be there, love having you where you're at, and please be sure to subscribe. If you're not already a subscriber, it feels great getting to connect with so many of you guys and gals, and it seems like the streams have been doing a lot better in vertical format, so I guess that's more popular there these days. What do the Cowboys do to save their season next year? You know what? I think they're making a mistake. Hey, Chisel Cards, thank you for 11 roses. I definitely appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time watching the stream. But I felt like they should have made the jump and went ahead and grabbed Bill Belichick and moved off of McCarthy. Maybe McCarthy and his staff figures it out somehow. But I think it's going to be another repeat year where they'll be regular season warriors and probably be out early in the first or second round. And I'm not saying that as a hater or something. I kind of feel neutral about them, but that's just my best feeling on it. Oh, Zimmer would be interesting. Didn't they hire him as the defensive coordinator for Zimmer? But my day's been great near Zack Attack. How's your day going? Thanks for being so active in the Stream Team Discord, buddy. I know that Discord tends to have its ebbs and flows where it'll be, more chat and less chat, but it's always nice when we're using it and sharing information to each other. Yeah, follow, like, and share. It's always a huge mantra of mine because it makes such a huge difference on if we make it onto the For Your page, and of course that's where we want to be with our stream. If you guys haven't followed, please be sure to follow. We just made it past 10,000, and we're hoping to go above and beyond here on TikTok and everywhere for that matter. But TikTok in particular, they have some really cool programs I'm hoping to become a member of as a content creator. Vikings fan, Zimmer's the man. He needed the reset. You think that'll be the #1 defense? He's so good. Yeah, they always had good defenses in Minnesota, and that's a very talented team, right? Defensively. Solar, welcome in. Thank you for becoming our latest follower. How's your day been, Solar? But I mean, they got Parsons, they got Deron Bland, Diggs should be back and healthy. I'm probably forgetting some of the other standouts that they have in Dallas, but that Dallas team is solid for sure. I love these jerseys too. I remember a game when Jim Mora Jr. was the head coach, and Seneca Wallace was I believe Seneca Wallace got the start for that game, wearing these tops. It may have been a Seneca game when Holmgren was still there, but I remember Seneca wearing these as our starter one day. Hasselbeck must have either been benched or been injured. It's kind of towards the end of his career. Or at least it was towards the end of his career in Seattle. He had kind of a reset with Tennessee with Hasselbeck. Got one timeout remaining. Caleb Williams will be a nice replacement for Fields, says Shady 80s. So what do you think they get for Fields trade-wise? I've heard a lot of Fields to Atlanta rumors, but I don't know if there's any truth to those. I kind of want to shoot it to the end zone and try to put this game away early, but I don't want to throw a pick. I do value getting the 3-possession advantage on a field goal here, but we can at least burn off some time and see what happens. So let's see. Dallas is targeting Brooks as well. Which wish would have took the 5th-year option. Hasselbeck Fire says it's Wolf, right? Wolf Colt, I think. Oh, he's flying in on me. Lucky to get that away. I better just get my field goal now. Yeah, Seneca would line up at wide receiver. He was fun. Hey, Forever, thank you for the roses. Definitely appreciate it. Let's see if we can zap this between the uprights. Yeah, Wallace was fun, man. I always loved it when Wallace got to get back there and play. And I know he didn't end up being a great NFL quarterback, but I always had high hopes for him. And he was good in the old Maddens, like early internet connectivity days, before we had Ultimate Team, because Wallace was so fast and you could just get him out on the edge and extend plays or take off on big scrambles with Seneca. Back in those days. Did I get the JSN? Not yet. I need to go check the price on him. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I want to get that JSN card. I was hoping today with the Team of the Year coming out that he would drop a little bit in price. Your friend bet $200 that Fields is coming to Atlanta. Hopefully that works out for him, man. Do you know what his payday would be, Shaq, if it does happen? NHL trade deadline starts at 8 a.m., says Noah Mandel. How many roses do you want? You only have 151 left. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that, Forever. I mean, I definitely would like to entertain you enough that you want to send them all here. But if you just wanted me to pick a number, I usually pick 80 because it's my birth year and it's Steve Largent's number. And 69 is always nice. If you want a number between like 1 and 10, I usually would go 7. But, dude, thanks for anything and everything. Forever 73. Even if you decided I'm never spending a penny again, you've done a ton. 69 or 80. I would go 80. Although 69 is funny for the memes. Seattle fans since the Legion of Boom. Not for me. I've been with them since the Largent days. But a lot of fans did come in back in those days for sure. So let's see. Oh, you guys have a little wager amongst yourselves, Shaq. Interesting. 73, just like your name. Oh, that's a good call, Mista. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Tippis? The jersey is nice. The entire uniform doesn't click. And a lot of people don't like these. A lot of people like the color rush more, but we know Tippis didn't like the color rush anymore. Near Zack Attack, thank you for popping in before bed. I'll run down everybody on the shout outs. Rundown's probably the wrong term. I'll get everybody caught up on the shout outs post game. Forever Bud, thank you for 80 roses. I heard the mystery packs are glitched. I don't know why they're glitched or what's going on with them, to be honest. So Seahawks fan says 89 while living in Iowa, just age yourself. The first year I really remember having any recollection of CJ, not that you guys asked, but my first year having a recollection of professional sports was like 85. And I do have some vague memories of eating SpaghettiOs and watching Mary Lou Retton. And I don't know if I was watching a Mary Lou Retton like TV special and it was after the 84 Olympics or if it was during the 84 Olympics. So I would have been like 4 years old during those Olympics. Trey Williams, thanks for following. But I think Sherman deserves another chance. It depends what you mean about another chance. Like, I don't think he's probably going to go to jail long term. However, I think when you're starting to rack up multiple DUIs and you're a person that has significant resources, it's a little different than somebody that's maybe suffering from alcoholism that doesn't have the resources and that may not be able to afford an Uber. Not excusing it under any circumstances. But with Sherman, it's like, what's going through this guy's head where he's doing this again? I kind of hope he suffers the repercussions of it because he's very fortunate in his life in that, you know, as long as he doesn't burn through all his money, he should never have to worry about where his next meal's coming from or having a roof over his head. His family should be set up for generational wealth. And I think Sherman could use some time to reflect and really get his head right. that whole Legion of Boom, everybody's kind of messed up one way or another, other than Cam Chancellor and Byron Maxwell. Brandon Browner may not be free again. I don't really know what the sentencing is for Browner, but I believe he was sentenced for murder. And then Earl Thomas feels like he has suffered a lot of mental health issues. Lightning acquire Anthony Duclair and a 7th round pick from San Jose. Is that right? That sounds big. Carney, what do you say about that? I don't know what to think. I'm such a casual hockey fan that I wasn't expecting us to do much, because I was asking Carney what to expect the other day. Hey, Forever, thank you for the heart puff as well. I don't think I've seen that GIF previously. You sent 50 of them. Holy cow. Thank you, Forever 73. You 89, same year as Griffey, and you were 9. Oh, we're the same age, bud, or at least we're close to the same age. Yeah, the 89 season was great for baseball for me. A's Giants World Series, and I got to see the A's win their lone World Series in my lifetime, and probably the only one I'll see in Oakland. Not that they're going to go and win one again. 1 to 18 now. Donnie pick. I would go number 7. Usually 17 is Chris Mullins' number, so sometimes I might go that way. 7's kind of a lucky one for me, at least I guess it is for a lot of folks, believe in 7 being a lucky number. But I got married on 7/7/07 way back when. A lot of people got married that day. It was on a Saturday. I wonder how many of those people are still married. We went on a cruise for our honeymoon, and there was buku newlyweds all over the place. I wish I could know the statistics off of it in this day and age. All right, this guy has no quit in him, so I give him his respect. We're up by 24. Battle of the Bay, great series. Those Giants and A's teams were loaded. Yeah, they both were, looking back in hindsight. Hunter, you and I both. I am looking forward to NCAA 25. Anybody that is scrolling through, if you're checking us out in vertical format, please be sure to follow the stream if you haven't done so, or subscribe respectively. And if you guys are lurking on the Purple app and you haven't jumped in, yeah, jump in and chat with us. So let's see. Carney says he couldn't care less. He is a good guy, and he got playing good at the right time. Sharks do have a good relationship with Tampa. Yeah, it's weird how sometimes there's like pipelines between teams, and you'll see a lot of trades happen from one to the other. Shaq, my experience on cruises, and I haven't gone in some time, but they are a tremendous value for your money. Absolutely would recommend it. Now, I know there's a little bit more concern with like norovirus, and we're in the post-COVID world now. So I don't know if that's like a big concern on people not wanting to cruise in this day and age. But yeah, I mean, you got your room and board paid for. There's entertainment on ship. There's really good breakfast, lunch, and dinner that's included, and then you get to, you know, disembark in different ports of call that you may never have seen before. You're just there for like 8 hours or something, but you might say, wow, that place was so awesome, I want to go and stay there someday in the future, and you get to go have a taste of everything. And there's a lot of fun things to do at the different ports of call as well. If they put abilities in NCAA, you'll be so mad. Yeah, I could do without abilities and APs and all those things. My assumption is it's going to be very similar to Madden Ultimate Team, that they'll have like a collegiate Ultimate Team, but we'll see. Hoping to see that Baltimore Pipeline, Geno Stone, and Quinn. I did read a rumor that Seattle is expected to be in on Stone along with the Tennessee Titans. June 6, 1966, 6:36 time of birth. Enough with the sixes. Your aunt's birthday. Noah, that is very interesting. Is she one of your favorite aunts? Is she a cool aunt? Online franchise. Yeah, I feel like they got to get something going for franchise mode for sure. Still a chance to trade LeBlanc for a pack of hot dogs. Opponent was able to get that conversion. So we'd like to just keep the clock rolling and keep churning out some first downs. So far, only 4 followers, but I feel like there's been a ton of activity in chat. So thank you, everybody on TikTok, if you're already a follower, for returning to the stream. Somehow Metcalf hauls that in. What a catch from DK. And if you haven't followed, please be sure to follow, like, and share. Thoughts on Johnny Football? I'm a pretty casual collegiate fan, so I knew about him coming into the NFL and all the hype around him, and it was kind of interesting to see where he was going to get selected. And I think all the concerns around him were unfortunately justified, because he did not have much of an NFL career. I forget what all he's gotten in trouble for over the years. We had a stint up there in the Canadian Football League and different things, but I hope he's doing okay. Streams should be fine, Bior. I don't think there's any issue for now. I'm not seeing any drop frames. Yesterday, internet did cut out on what was going to be my last game, so we jumped out. Who are we talking about? Johnny Football. Johnny Manziel is the topic of the moment. I'm playing MUT. Yeah, I'm playing MUT, sir. Definitely what I usually do. But for NCAA 25, I'd be up for some different stuff. Was it a huge thing when Dion went to baseball? So Dion, I may be misremembering, but I think Dion played baseball all along. I don't believe there was a time where he stopped playing. He would take a break from Major League season and go play football and vice versa. But I think he came up in the Yankees organization, had some pretty good success with the Braves and the Reds. Dion could hit for a high average, had good speed, and heck of a player throughout his two-sport career for Dion. I made a little two-sport thumbnail for tonight because we're going to be transitioning from a lot of Madden streams to a lot of MLB The Show streams. 85 Reggie White should still be pretty relevant. Great on Texas A&M, but he was a bust in the NFL, says Dark Specta. Substance abuse issues was what derailed Mr. Manziel, is what I'm hearing. Mostly for partying. Now he's doing good. What did I think about Diggs and Adams' release? I'm going to write down CJ up on the wall real fast, and then I'll tell you what I think. Thank you guys for subscribing, and hopefully we'll have a bunch more wins on tonight's stream. And if you do subscribe from TikTok or anywhere else, you have access to the subscriber portion of my Discord server. So just make it into the Discord server, and then you'll be all set. So to do that, if you're on TikTok, click on my profile. My link tree is right there, and come on down. But yeah, I think they're just ripping the Band-Aid off with Diggs and Adams. Some overpaid contracts for not ideal production, and it's unfortunate that those guys didn't work out. I wouldn't hate if they brought Quandre Diggs back on a reasonable deal. He's still pretty good in coverage, but he was having trouble wrapping up, and it seemed like he was unwilling to try to come up and tackle at times. So you picked up A.J. Hill, Trent, Chris, Lindrum, PS2, Allen, Watt, and Fred. My good, how many coins did you have to get all those guys? Nice going, bud. I haven't got any of them. I should go through and see if I have any of the tokens made up already, and if not, I should probably do the challenges. Been slipping at times this year through Madden Ultimate Team for sure. Buddy, thank you for the heart me. 100. I don't even know what that means. I'm unfamiliar with Nate and Jenna. How about what is it? Switzerland's always neutral. I'll be neutral on this one. Hey, thanks for the bracelets. And I'm pretending I have the bracelets on my wrist. Is this guy trolling Shaq, or is he like genuinely asking a question? I don't know if I'm getting played here. All right, Brock Purdy will scramble for a loss and we'll get a team sack. Been sleeping on the challenges. Yeah, I just haven't had the desire to really do them so much this year. And if you don't do them, then cool stuff comes out like Team of the Year, and you wish you would have done them quite often. But this year I've taken too many breaks on the game. Yeah, I wonder if Jarek Reed is starter quality. I also wonder about Kobe Bryant, because this past offseason we were trying to convert him to safety. I think they better either sign a veteran safety or draft a rookie, or maybe both, because free safeties, to me, it feels like a big void. I can't remember what Reed's injury was at the end of the year there. CJ either, but I thought it was semi-significant. I may be misremembering. Hey, Edgerrin James jumping in on defense, getting the interception. How about that? So let's see. Do the team of the week. Took you about an hour to get the free CD that sold for $600K. Oh, that does sound worth it. So our friend had 3 million in coins. Good going. Think you heard me wrong, but do we get on the Purple app? Yeah, sub is the same. TikTok or Purple app. Same type of deal. Extra emotes, subscriber badge. On Purple app, the badge updates monthly, which some people like to keep their sub streaks going for that and to support the streamer. But you get the access to the same Discord server and same access to lobbies whenever we play, Fortnite or Madden squads or anything like that. If you guys are around and you want to play, then you skip the line. It's like having the Disney Fast Pass. If there's something else I can do to make it more fun too, something I can do reasonably to induce people to want to subscribe and to add value to it, you guys can always let me know. Prez and Quandary, yes, they both got released, as did Uncle Will Disley and Brian Monet as well. They asked John Schneider if he thought he was done with the releases today, and he said that he hopes he is. Not the best scramble, but it'll move the sticks. Unwritten rule in the original 6 NHL teams is to walk in wearing a suit. I kind of miss the days of everybody being all dressed up, like on the NBA sidelines and things like that. But, players want to dress casually and have a good time. But I do miss everybody having a suit. I remember, even recently we had the NBA coaches wearing the suits, like Phil Jackson. Now they're more, sport casual. But, the times are changing too. I probably should have thrown to the running back there. Got stuck in between what I wanted to do and didn't do much of anything. Fleece the Broncos again. Get Simmons for nothing after getting cut. Hey, Broncos are having a hard go of it of late. Hope your Lions can make it past the championship this game, or past the championship game this coming season. I hope so, unless Seattle's got a shot at them forever. Then no, I got to root for Seattle. But yeah, the Lions are easy to root for sure. K9 going to have a strong year this year. I hope so. I don't know. I'm not convinced how things are going to function under Ryan Grubb and the new coaching staff. I think they made the right hires, but I guess we'll find out in time. Sean Payton's overinflated ego. Yeah, Payton. It's super nice to see how he's going to do now that he moved on from Wilson, and how long he's going to want to stay with that gig there in Denver. Good job by my Rams opponent to kind of clamp me up down the goal line. So I got up and wrote down CJ's name. I forgot to do the shout outs on Purple app. Let me try to go through and not miss anybody right now of our regulars. We got Carne, we got Dark Specta, we've got Nate Tape, and we've had Noah pop in as well, I believe. Was it smart front office cuts? A 26 touchdown quarterback and takes 85 million in dead cap hit while doing so. And remember, they benched him the last 2 games, Dark. Only threw 8 interceptions this year for Wilson. I thought Wilson was significantly better this season than his first year there in Denver. But I think Peyton and Wilson had too much personality clash. Mike Tyson is making a comeback on Jake Paul. No way. Are they going to set that up? That'll break the bank for both of those guys if they do it. Peyton literally eating 100 million in dead cap. AT&T Stadium on July 7th. I don't usually care about anything to do with boxing or UFC, but that I would be interested in watching. Any thoughts on where Wilson is going? I think the Steelers make sense. I could see Atlanta being in the mix. Maybe Minnesota, should they move on from Kirk Cousins. I keep thinking the Jets or Giants might jump in there too. I know the Jets are pretty much pot committed to Aaron Rodgers, but Rodgers is on the wrong side of 40. So maybe they try to lure Russell in there. as well. You're shocked when you heard it, but it's official, says Wolf. Yeah, that is pretty wild. Jake and Mike is already set up. Wow. No, I didn't know anything about it. This is news to me, fellas. How's Mike Tyson? He's like 55 or something, right? Or maybe a little older. I imagine he can still deliver some power to him. Maybe he's fighting somebody half his age. Carney saying he wonder how Tyson's spinal is doing. Steelers totally makes sense. It's going to be streaming on Netflix. Well, that's a good call from Netflix to add value to their service. Hey, what's up, Gum Gum? How are you guys doing? Good to see you. What's new in Australia, Gum Gum? Anybody that hasn't followed, please be sure to follow, like, and share if you're on TikTok. Tomorrow's TikTok stream, and it'll be a TikTok exclusive, at least at midnight, will be Marvel Snap. It's the Marvel Snap Spotlight Hour. So I look forward to doing that. They sent me a reminder today on text. And, we'll probably do that session and then come back with Madden on the other two platforms, but we'll see. If it's just, you know, snapping everywhere, then maybe we'll stay with it. So we got, I see double X's that just jumped in. It is Hi Goofy Goober just followed. I don't know if I should be insulted or not by your name. So Tyson's almost 60. Marvel Snap is kind of a cool mobile game. It has all the Marvel characters in it, like the Incredible Hulk and different things. I've streamed it in the past, but this is my first time streaming it for a TikTok spotlight stream. So hopefully that'll go well. Last week we were in the spotlight and we did Skull and Bones, and that went exceedingly well. Gum Gum, how dare you unfollow me? I can't believe it, bud. What did I do to upset you, Gum Gum? How did we lose you as a follower? I hope it was a mistake. I feel like we've given you lots of entertainment, young fella. So let's see. Coffee time is happy his Bruins beat your Leafs. I think it's a clown show that it's being allowed, but people will watch it, says Carne, regarding Tyson and Jake Paul. I do too. I feel like there should be some mandatory retirement age when it comes to boxing, because I'd hate to see somebody get in the ring and have some tragic health event happen to them. But yeah, it's probably just going to be a clown show where they're doing it for the big draw. Just trying to see if the lights will flash. The lights will flash, Gum Gum. There's a better way to do that. Share the stream to your friends. Have them come in here and chat with us, and the lights will flash for your friends getting in here. That's what we're hoping for. See, we are scrambling around here. I'm on the wrong defenders, and somehow he whipped that in. I thought we were going to intercept that. I'm out on all those gimmick boxing matches. Dark Spectus letting us know. Noah, thanks for the likes. I don't know if somebody subscribed on TikTok or what's happening, but a whole lot of blue light flashing. Usually it flashes if there's a subscriber or if there is a new follower. So if somebody subscribed and I didn't know about it, thank you guys for adding a unicorn next to your name. I have a unicorn badge there for anybody that's not on the TikTok platform. You did, and added auto. Oh, thanks, CJ. Yeah, I wrote your name up there because I noticed the unicorn earlier in stream, but maybe it was when you added the auto that it registered it again or something like that. So thank you, bud. I'm glad you like the stream that much. I do stream just about every day, and if I don't happen to be on Madden or something, like, we can always talk sports. Like, don't feel like, oh, he's playing Fortnite today, I can't go on, or something like that. Yeah, come on in and chat with me anytime and every time that you fill up to it. So we got like 6 followers on the session. We'd love to hit the 20. That's over my head. So, you know, if you guys can like and share, that always helps. And if you can't, hey, thanks for being here anyways. Are you the only one that can't see the name? I don't know what you mean, Shaq. Let me see. I'm looking at my scene. I don't notice anything out of whack, but could be. Oh, the name you wrote. Yeah, here's what I do. They're kind of small up there. What I usually do is I tweet and Instagram them out at the end of the month. So if people want to look for their name, that they can go and find it on those poster boards, and we update them monthly. So yeah, it's just something fun. Like your name goes on the wall. Gum Gum, I'm not 100% sure the next time that we'll do Fortnite, but probably pretty soon. Usually those are more afternoon streams for me here locally, Pacific Standard Time. I know you're in Australia, so it may not be that helpful for me to tell you that time, but if you jump in the Discord server, Gum Gum, then you'll always know what we're streaming and when we're streaming, because I try to update you guys most days, particularly if I'm running behind or if we have a change of plans for a given stream. Yeah, Fortnite new stuff's coming, right? Hopefully it'll be a good one. Shaquan Barkley about to go to the Texans. Oh, that's a big pickup for them. Yeah, this Bo Jackson doesn't fumble unless it's a user script fumble, so I'm a little more prone to taking off with Bo and some of the other cards. That wasn't too good though. He sent the pressure and got me. I think I had the ball first forever. Pretty sure I did. All right, Steve Largent into the end zone to give us the lead. Some weapons look pretty cool from the Fortnite trailer, and thanks for including it to me in Discord DMs, Noah. Hey, what's up, Dustin? Great to see you. He's got the Largent emote right on cue. I think I made a really funny Manscaped video today. I sent it over to my Manscaped guy for approval, so you guys may see that on all my socials tomorrow, but I gotta make sure it's okay. And my Manscaped creator code is DFR20 if anybody's looking for, you know, a new razor, or they have like deodorant and body scrubbers and shower gels and shampoos. They have a lot of nice products, so if you guys ever purchase from them, you know, please keep me in mind. Save yourself a few bucks, and then they say, hey, this guy's worth working with. But yeah, I think I did something that was kind of hilarious. We'll find out. Dark Spectre will be right back. Hopefully we get the ball, go up 2 scores. Yes, that would be good. Bo, what could have been amazing, so strong, ripped his own hip out of his socket. I remember Bo hitting tape measure home runs too. I think it was All-Star game in '88 off of Rick Russell, I believe it was. Absolutely smashed one. May have been '89 that hit that moonshot. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Thanks for lurking. Can't spell, buddy. You're doing better than I am. Cybers looking so good, and Zeus is in the game. First pitch of the game too. Okay. It's been a while, and then sometimes I'll go down memory lane and look at the highlights, but I haven't even looked at the highlights of that recently regarding Bo Jackson. But yeah, Bo was something else. Whoa, I thought that guy had me burnt for the touchdown. I was happy he was going into a dive animation because he wouldn't have got in there, but what a throw. My nights are going great. Yeah, thank you for asking. Glad to be here on stream. Hopefully connect with a lot of new folks across the 3 platforms that we stream on. And definitely looking forward to tomorrow's night's action and hope that goes well. I always kind of look forward to and at the same time dread doing something that feels really out of my element, and playing like Marvel Snap is something that's very different for me. Oh, we do have the ball. Good call for Ever 73. Yeah, I thought he had it for some reason. Pilly Mama, how are you? Welcome in, Pilly. You know, I don't know about aftershave being useful. It always gives you a little sting and a little burn. My dad's generation used aftershave a lot. I remember when I first started shaving, using it, and now I always just use trimmers. And I haven't used a razor in ages, Shaq, so I never really feel like I need aftershave. I guess if I was to go like back into cells or something, you know, there's certain folks that want you to be clean shaven because there's a feeling of being more trustworthy. So if you're kind of in a neutral state as a salesman, it can be beneficial. And I think, times have changed. People don't necessarily judge somebody if they have piercings or tattoos or facial hair now as much as they would have, say, like 20 years ago. But yeah, if I was to get back into to that line of work, maybe I would get back to shaving. Otherwise, I always have like a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow going just about all the time. His 30 for 30 is the best. I did watch that 30 for 30. I feel like that was a few years back though, CJ. But yeah, that was a good one. I remember him talking about how he would just go out and play sports all day. And that's just kind of how it was for the kids in his area. And I guess he's like really into hunting and fishing and all kinds of stuff regarding Bo Jackson. Of course, memory fades over time, so might be missing on some of that. Let's see here. What play did I have dialed up? Pilly, what you been up to? How's work? How's school? And how's your family going, Pilly? I was trying to lead that away, so that was not great. The chance to go up by 2 possessions and didn't work out that way for me. Throwing out Harold Reynolds was ridiculous. Prayers for Curry. I don't know. I mean, it certainly wouldn't hurt anybody to have some good karma going your way. But yeah, I don't know if Steph's going to be out for a couple games or if he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. Concussion at work, workman's comp for Pilly Mama. And hey, thank you very much for the heart me. Your name is partially blocked in my OBS feed, but I see the bottom part of it is Shad. Thank you very much for the heart me, Shad. You got the lights flashing for us here. We hope everybody else will make the lights flash by following if you guys are tuned in. Always nice when we get new folks to enjoy the stream enough to want to stick around. No, I don't usually wear hats. I feel like my hair is getting to that point where it's just a little frizzy. I could have probably thrown some gel in it to try to give a little bit better presentation. I thought, I'll just wear my Manscaped hat for tonight. I have a ton of hats, and that is a channel point redeem on the Purple app, is that people can use their channel points to have me change my hat, or if I'm not wearing one, to put one on. Over here on this wall, I have a bunch of Seahawks hats, I have Oakland A's hats, I have Golden State Warrior hats. But yeah, I thought today would be just a good one for the black hat, to be like the old Western bad guys. They'd always have the black hat on. Trophy room was all bow hunting. That's right, bow hunting. Now that you said it, it's jogging my memory that he was into bow hunting for Bo Jackson. And all his horse trophies were in a box in the garage. People would give, thousands upon thousands of dollars for that. And he just got it in the garage. Like, yeah, it was great. What defense do I run? Squash, I tend to run the Seahawks defense. And I don't know that that's a defense that's necessarily worth running, but I do run it. Yeah, now we're up 2 scores eventually. Would I ever do a Blue Chew ad? I don't know what it is, Shaq. If it's one of those gummies that is THC, probably not. Because I've never used those products. I don't know if they have addictive properties to them. I know some people don't like that I maybe have a gambling sponsor, but to me that's a different ball of wax. Oh, so Risk and Dustin are saying, oh God, they're telling me it's Viagra. Okay, yeah, probably not, but I mean, at least that's a product that people need. So yeah, maybe. I mean, Jimmy Johnson doesn't mind doing extends. If they threw crazy money at me, then I guess, if it's an offer you can't refuse, then you can't refuse it. But no, I didn't even know what it was, so that's pretty funny. You got them laughing over on the Purple app with that one, Shaq. We need a Donnie Sharks hat. I've had a couple Sharks hats over the years, and I don't know if I still have them in storage or if they got tossed. I remember wearing one a lot in my teens. I should get one just to give Carne a hard time, because he always calls me a fake fan. I have a couple of Sharks shirts in the closet that I probably had hanging in there for 10, 15 years. But yeah, good one, Shaq. That was funny. Yeah, we do have Underdog Fantasy. I know some people have like the moral or ethical objections to those types of sponsorships as well, but they've been a great sponsor, and I would encourage anybody that is prone to not exercising bankroll management just to maybe not get started until you can be disciplined in those places. It took me a while to become a decent poker player, and learning bankroll management was a huge part of that. So let's see. Jake Paul got a fake Mike Tyson face tattoo for the promo. That guy's been great for boxing. At least I feel like he's been great for boxing because he's been so good at promoting the sport and getting people to talk about the sport, even if you don't like him as a person. And I'm not a fan personally of the Paul brothers, but he's if nothing else, he's good at promoting himself, right? That's pretty funny. Online poker stream, I've played. There's one that's like on PlayStation. It's Prominence Poker. We've played that on stream before, but as far as playing online for money again, I don't know. Every platform's a little bit different on what their terms of service are regarding that type of stream. There was a time that I played on PokerStars as a huge part of my life, and I would play 12 tables at a time on sit and goes. 18-man sit and goes. I'd use a game controller and I would use scripts, so whenever it was action to me, that table would pop up, and I would just play very tight aggressive, and it was a very solid winning player. And then one day, bang, PokerStars and Ultimate Bet and all those were removed from the United States, and I've never been as into it as I was back then. So I don't know that it would necessarily translate to good content. I think the people that have done poker streams over the years that I'm aware of, they usually play on a pretty big delay, and they're not necessarily interacting with chat a whole lot. Maybe they're conversing their thoughts to chat, but you can't have people poker sniping you when you're playing for money. It's not the same as a video game. Like, if I lose, I lose, but you know, if you had money riding on it, you wouldn't want to be having it slip away. We got a new follower. It's the Royal Lion. Thanks for jumping in, Royal Lion. How has your day been? And yeah, what are you up to today? Who's your favorite NFL team if you have one? Tyson looked terrible at the Roy Jones fight. You don't want to see him boxing again, says my buddy Dustin. Matthew says he hates Logan Paul for the WWE star that he is. Noah Mandel, thanks for all the likes. If you guys are on TikTok, likes and shares can definitely drive some traffic in here to us. So please be sure to follow, like, and share. And thanks for the lightning bolt from Forever73. This guy's got pretty good coverage against what I'm trying to run here early. So I need to find something that does work. Going to guess Royal Lion is a Lions fan. Yeah, that's a good call, Noah. We wait with bated breath to find out. And sometimes people hit the follow button, they just like to lurk, or they want to come back to your stream in the future too. So that's all good if people like to lurk. So Bo Jackson getting us inside the 40, and we'll see how this goes. Tomorrow will be a bigger stream, of course, going into the weekend. Same for Saturday night going into Sunday morning as well. What I mean by bigger stream, it'll be a longer amount of time that we'll spend live. I think I shouted out Pilly when she came in, but if I didn't, please follow Pilly Mama. Adrian Jones swerved around him and gets us inside the 15. Yeah, the subs are super appreciated. Maybe someday, forever, I need to do a sub counter instead of a follower counter. If we ever get like kind of close to 50, then I'll start trying more to make those calls of action to like, hey, please subscribe. I don't really like to push too much because I don't want viewers to feel like I'm just asking for money constantly. But if we can unlock gifted subscriptions, those are so popular on the other platform that I think it would be, you know, a big benefit for any streamer to have that unlocked on TikTok. All right, Bo Jackson. Bo knows how to scramble into the end zone. We'll take a Bo Jackson touchdown. Joe Juravicious. Oh, there's a name I haven't thought about in a while. And Ben Abamanu. Yes. I don't even remember if I said Ben's name right anymore. But yeah, he would flash and have some good games from time to time for us. I remember Aaron Curry wearing these too, like in his rookie year, and then Curry was like the can't miss guy, was just like the next Lawrence Taylor, and sure enough, he missed. Both of my teams drafted a Curry around the same time, Aaron Curry and Steph Curry. Steph worked out, but he had a lot of injuries early in his career. Why would I trauma you like that? Man, I thought he was going to be good. He was on the staff last year as one of the linebacker coaches, if not the linebacker coach for Aaron Curry. Was I a big Prince fan? Not particularly. Prince was a little bit before my time. I mean, he was during my time too, but I think like his top stuff was probably more early 80s, mid 80s when I was little, Shaq. I do remember in the year 1999 playing the song "Tonight We're Gonna Party Like It's 1999" a lot, and then almost to the point where I would like be a troll with my friends because I would constantly play it that year. But that song still goes pretty hard. It was sad to see that he passed away. I guess he was quite a good athlete regarding Prince during his high school days. Not a very tall man either, but I think he played basketball and was pretty good. I know there's a whole Dave Chappelle skit on that too regarding Prince. Favorite NBA team? I'm a Golden State supporter. How about yourself? Good running from my opponent. He's out here trying to equalize the game right now. Charlie Murphy. I'm trying to think of who else is comparable to Dave Chappelle that walked away at their peak, or like going into their peak. Barry Sanders comes to my mind, although Barry had a pretty good career. I can't remember any actors just calling it a career when they were super popular. There probably has been a few. But yeah, Chappelle just deciding that he wanted to do some other stuff. I know he's came back around and done some acting and does his stand-ups and stuff now, but man, Chappelle's show was like the most popular thing. It felt like when those seasons were airing. Have you ever tried out the Yard? No, I haven't, Shaq. If you had to choose, it would have been the Supersonics. Yeah, I think Seattle's going to get a team again eventually. Definitely seems like the NBA wants to expand back to Seattle, give them back the Sonics. They were able to keep the rights and the team colors when they moved out to Oklahoma City. And I also think Vegas is supposed to be in the mix for an NBA franchise. Jackson will get out the side door. We got to run 9 plays, I think, before Bogus' X Factor on. They certainly should, especially the way they redid the old Kemp Arena. Forever saying that you do. Yeah, please give them to me, guys. I'm drawing a blank on other Dave Chappelle-like walkaways. Oh, Chris Tucker. Yeah, maybe he did. I don't think I know the whole story on Chris Tucker. I might go down the rabbit hole after stream as I lay down and try to get some rest. Not that we're wrapping up stream now, but just later on, if I remember. Because I always like to read up on things that either I've forgotten about or that I never knew the whole story on. So Edgerrin James gets open on the will route, and just throw off some clock. I don't want to give this guy ample time back the other way if I can. Eddie Murphy. Oh, that's an interesting call. Oh, yeah, Luke Kuechly. Yeah, Kuechly was still really good. I feel like he had a lot of tread left on the tire there in Carolina. I kind of wonder if it had been a better winning situation if he would have stuck around. Yeah, Luck's a good one. How did I forget Luck? Hey, buddy, thanks for hanging out with us. Tia-Wan Reed, always a pleasure having you here in chat. If you didn't make it into the Discord, there's the link. We'd love to have you in there. Too many concussions. I give them credit for anybody that walks away from the game of NFL football. Just such a brutal sport, and yeah, you don't want to be racking up those concussions. We've seen how it goes for some of these guys, like Jim McMahon in his post-playing career. Seems as if he struggles a lot, just day to day functioning with life. So yeah, get your money and get out of there while you can still go out and have a good time with your family and loved ones, and onto your next venture. Oh, Aaron Hernandez, yeah, but Hernandez was very different circumstances. But yeah, that's kind of in the realm of what we're talking about, Shaq. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I played myself. All right. We'll have plenty of time. I'm just going to sit here and let the clock wind down, though. Him and Wagner were in the same drafts as CJ. That was an interesting draft for Seattle. And I don't know if there was ever a draft that impacted the team more than the Wagner draft. Got Bruce Irvin in the first round, Bobby in the second, and Russell Wilson in the third. And I know we hit big on Sherman and Cam Chancellor and different guys over the years too in later rounds. But man, that particular draft was such a good draft for Seattle. Are you saying Muhammad Ali or Allen Iverson? I can't quite make it out in chat. If anybody hasn't followed, again, please be sure to follow, like, and share. Do appreciate you all tuning in. I wonder if we should do a restart on TikTok. Those of you that are on TikTok, do you think we should do a restart between games or just roll with it? Because it won't be a super long stream. Yeah, we had the draft grade of F by the pundits. That's got to be such a sweet job to be like a Mel Kiper, because you can just get stuff wrong. Yeah, in this day and age, people probably ring you up on it a little bit more than in the old days, but as long as you're entertaining, you probably get to keep working at whatever network you're at. Try to restart, get more people in. Okay, we'll do it at halftime. How about that? We'll take like 5 minutes down, then we'll restart. Always like it when we get the follow train going. I know there's certain terms that if you say them are supposed to not be good, because it can get like a temporary hold on your account, or if it mishears you, like you might get auto-modded or something like that. So I don't think I said anything bad, but you never know how the algorithm works, and we're always just trying to make the best out of it. Yeah, Bo knows how to save my bacon. That's the old ball game. All right, so we'll call it a stream. For those of you on TikTok and YouTube, we are streaming vertically to both, and I will resume on both in like 5 minutes, like a quarter into the next game. We'll be over on the mothership of Twitch, same name, for anybody that is watching. Squash, thanks for following, bud. Appreciate you hitting the follow button. If you're on TikTok, please click my profile. My link tree is right there. Come on into the Discord server or connect with us on, Twitter, Instagram, any of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes or so. All right, so we're hitting in.